Well, it's always ringed in red, the date for the final of this competition, the final of the Emirates FA Cup, watched all around the world, and it's our privilege to watch it too. Alan, isn't it?
It is, and always sends a shiver down the spine. It really does. It's the most famous cup competition in the world, and really looking forward to it.
Well, what was amazing when Manchester City won that league in 2014, Chelsea did the double over them. They actually did the double over the second-place team, Liverpool, as well. So there was some regrets, I think, at the end of that season. Chelsea got the edge over Manchester City today, do you think?
Well, it's a difficult one to call. Chelsea, as always, have defended really well this season, and I think they're going to make it hard for City here.
Here's the Chelsea lineup. Azpilicueta starts with Marcos Alonso as the fullbacks. Morata is the sole striker today. Manchester City's lineup today. Vincent Kompany starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi at the back. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in the middle of the park. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker.
Thank you for attending Wembley Stadium. Enjoy the game.
After all the hype, the FA Cup final is underway.
Well, first 10 minutes or so, sometimes your legs can feel so heavy, but once you get that out of your system, the game will open up.
That's a brilliant challenge. It's with De Bruyne. Fernandinho cut out by Fabregas. Sane. It's Aguero. Fernandinho. David Silva! And it's Kepa, who's done well here, but it wasn't the most difficult save in truth. Conte. Here's Antonio Rudiger. De Bruyne. Silva. Sane. Just working away to try and find an opening. Time to get the ball in. Just making sure that each pass is successful. When they'll see a chance for a forward pass, they'll flick a switch. Pedro. Azpilicueta. Conte. David Luiz. Here's Fabregas. Hazard. Now Fabregas. Attacking well here. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Throw in to come. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Now De Bruyne. Manchester City looking for victory today, but it won't be straightforward, they understand that. Conte. Hazard in the clear. He has come to the rescue this time. Now Fernandinho. Sterling. Silva. Slipping it through. He's in the clear. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Manchester City have a corner. Decided to take a short corner this time. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Slipping it through. First to it is the goalkeeper. Good clearance. Fernandinho. Sergio Aguero. Silva. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Sterling. Sane. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Fernandinho here.
So close, inches away, but they are playing well. I fancy him to get another chance and get the noses in front here.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Pedro. Conte. He cleared that really well. David Luiz. Now Fabregas. Pedro. Azpilicueta. With Conte. Pedro. Morata! That's another page in the history of this wonderful competition. It's the opening goal of this FA Cup final.
Well, didn't he take it well? That was superbly finished. Look at the fans as well. They think that might be the winner.
That's an awesome goal.
And coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. Different angle on it here. It's Chelsea with the lead.
Goal for Chelsea.
Now De Bruyne.
Morata.
Nicolas Otamendi. De Bruyne. Sane. Aguero. There's some potential in this move. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot maybe. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Kyle Walker. Here's Fernandinho. A chance for the equaliser. Wonderful interception. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. Sane. Leroy Sane. Ball played to Mendy. Good challenge here. Foul by the Manchester City player. It's a yellow card and... well, it was a certain yellow card, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Looking back on it, he had no choice at all.
Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Yeah, it was a forwards tackle in many ways, a poor one.
Fernandinho. Aguero. Now Fernandinho. Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team because they're not probing the pass. Sergio Aguero now. That's a splendid clearance. Sane. Benjamin Mendy. The shot's on! That's a good block. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Trying to find an opening on this counter-attack. Kept the ball, The counter-attack was the chance. You slip through. Hazard breaking infield. Safety first there. Eden Hazard. Conte. And shoots! Oh, charged down. Mendy. Ball played to Mendy. Benjamin Mendy. Silva. Fernandinho. Aguero. Slipped through by Aguero. Up for grabs here. Can whip it in now. Pulls it back now. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. With Walker. A timely challenge. Here's Sterling. Conte. Morata. They've got the ball back by that interception. 3 minutes to be added on. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Pedro has given it away. Sergio Aguero. Aguero. Fernandinho. Sane. Silva. Manchester City are on the attack now. That's Spilicueta. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. They know getting to the final was a fantastic achievement, but they want to win this final. There's no point coming here and coming second and not doing yourself justice. So if one or two players have frozen on this massive occasion, they've got to unfreeze themselves now. After all the hype, the FA Cup final is underway.
Well, first 10 minutes or so, sometimes.
With Conte. Pedro. Morata! Well, it's another page in the history of this wonderful competition. It's the opening goal of this FA Cup final.
Well, didn't he take it well? That was super.
Foul by the Manchester City player. It's a yellow card and, well, it was a certain yellow card, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, looking back on.
Well, they've had the first half to get the occasion really out of their system and concentrate on the football match. So we're into the second half now of the Emirates FA Cup final.
Yeah, it was cagey a little bit at times in that first half, but as you say, Martin, they've got a feel of the occasion and looking forward to the next 45 minutes.
Morata just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Wanting the ball all the time, Jorginho.
Somebody's got to get closer to the Brazilian.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Lost the ball. It's a poor touch. De Bruyne. Sterling. Silva. Oh, he's through. Doing well to keep the ball. He's got his shot off now. Goalkeeper hangs on. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
It's İlkay Gundogan. Tackle goes in. Morata. Pedro. David Luiz. Eden Hazard. Marcos Alonso. He's got support here. It's the sort of service Morata wants. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. It's with De Bruyne. Sterling. Now De Bruyne. That's gone out for a throw-in. There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game.
Substitution for Manchester City, coming off the pitch, number 7.
David Luiz.
Sterling, to be replaced by number 20.
Here's Conte.
Bernardo Silva.
Pedro. Morata. Azpilicueta. Now with Morata. No nonsense defending from him. So we'll restart with a throw-in. David Luiz. Morata. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. David Silva with an incisive pass. Azpilicueta. It is time for a substitution in this match. Conte maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Bernardo Silva. Kyle Walker. Aguero. David Silva. Onto Sane. Here's David Silva. Strange game at the moment, the attacking team having all the ball but not really making many chances because the opposition are defending in number. And shoots! The shot gets blocked. Cleared it well. David Silva. A bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Azpilicueta. Opportunity in a wider area. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Gundogan. Silva. Mendy. Gundogan. Sane. And there is some backup for him in this position. Good defensive clearance there. Ross Barkley. Great interception. This could be it. Shot's on! And that shot's blocked very quickly. Sergio Aguero. Here's Walker. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Leroy Sane. And he can clear it here. Throw in here.
For Chelsea, coming off the pitch.
So this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit.
Number 17, Matteo Kovacic.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Defended well. Gundogan. Gives it away, Gundogan. Manchester City piling men forward.
Well, I think we're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes. Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
Conte. Morata. Conte. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Cleared away, well away from goal. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Now Bernardo Silva. Well, they have played in a controlled way, Chelsea. Winning at half-time, and they still have the lead. And here comes a substitution now. And that's good support as they build this attack. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Could be dangerous. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. In quickly. Eden Hazard. Ross Barkley. Hazard. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Ross Barkley. He's looking for the cross. Kovacic. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone.
Wembley Stadium. Please give a round
Silva.
of applause for today's man of the match. Number 11, Pedro.
Going forward well. Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. Ross Barkley. Break quickly when they get possession. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Mendy. Silva. Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus. Maybe the chance to salvage something from this game. He's such a raw talent, Leroy Sané, and he loves this kind of situation. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Well, there is the final whistle, and that confirms what we've been knowing for some time, that they are the champions. Alan.
Yeah, absolute joy amongst those players. They've worked long and hard, haven't they, over the course of the last 9 months or so, and boy, they deserve it.
These are special moments for a very successful team. Congratulations to them. Well, it is the most famous domestic club competition in the world, the oldest, still widely celebrated. And to go up to collect the FA Cup, Alan, you've done it.
Yeah, it's a magnificent feeling, and these players, I think defensively they owe those defenders a big pat on the back, because their success has been based on that.
The FA Cup winners. Well, real joy here, total happiness. You play the game for these kind of moments. If you're in it, you want to win it, and they have won it.
Yeah, no wonder they're going to the fans, because those supporters have played a huge part in this triumph. They've stuck by these players, and they've needed them the most.
Special scenes here. Well, you have to have the team photo. And they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
After all